What is going on, everyone? Nico Lintz here again with the beautiful wife and of course the beautiful 23 Albury, and today is Valentine's Day, so here's my beautiful Valentine. Oh yeah, sorry for the PDA, but we're gonna have a good Valentine's Day. I think we're gonna go head over to Elbow and get a little Valentine's Day lunch over at Abaco Inn. And so we're getting the boat in the water, but before we do, I do want to give you guys a real quick update on something over here. I know a couple of videos ago, probably, I don't know, 9-10 videos ago, which I'll link at the top of the screen right now, I made a video with an update of our property here on Treasure Cay, and I talked about, you know, trimming out all these bushes and getting rid of all this. This is a lot different than last time y'all saw it. These bushes pretty much went out to where the you know, dark dirt is, and so we got that all trimmed up. I kind of made my driveway, and then as I mentioned, I want the property covered in coconut palms, and so I kind of outlined the driveway, and you know, I think this is 12 coconut palms right here, as well as some other little coconuts that hopefully will grow. And then I did go put a Royal Point Sienna tree out by the street, which I think will be really pretty and overhang the road and let everyone know where our property is. So just wanted to give you guys that quick property update. Again, any suggestions you guys have, please let me know. I'm open to anything. I'll take a step back and just give you another quick look. All that's empty, and I'm leaving it empty for the house, but the side of the road by the bushes, kind of little driveway here, lined with coconut palms, and it goes out wider like this to make this kind of a parking area. So it's kind of what we got going on, but enough of that. Let's get in the boat and get over to Abaco Inn. And really quickly before we get going, as always, I do want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you like the kind of videos that we post, the boating, the fishing, the Bahamas, any of that sort of stuff. Liking the video helps as well, and then comment the videos that you guys want to see. I make all of these videos for y'all, so if I know what you want to see, I can make those videos. But enough of that, let's go out and get to Hopetown. Alright, so I made it to the fuel dock area, and we actually picked up some stragglers. Some good friends of ours, so they're going to join us for lunch over at Elbow, and so we're going to kind of mob out, ride out together over there on the boats. So it should be a fun time, because it's always fun when you get a group of boats all going to the same place. So let's go ahead, get up on plane, and make the longish run over to Elbow. Pretty much the longest run we have to make from Treasure to get anywhere. So let's go ahead and get on it. When you have multiple boats all riding out together and you're kind of mobbing your way down there. What do you think about it?
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun because you're all just kind of playing with each other, weaving in and out of each other. You know, done smart. You know, obviously we're not putting any boats or anyone in danger's way, but it's a super fun time. I love it. And so, enough of the playing. We're making our way to lunch.
Don't you forget about me when you go.
We're getting past. Sadly. I guess that's what we get for being in a smaller boat and a little bit of chop. Make a little loving, a little color dubbing, oh, the Mason Dixon night. Sing it, baby. It's my life. Whoa, so right. My Dixieland delight. What do you think of all the boats riding out together, Meli? What do you think of the boats riding out together?
It's a fun time.
You can stare at the stars at night. You can tell me anything you like. I'll take you away to where the sun shines so bright.
Alright, so we're passing Marsh Harbor now. That's Marsh Harbor. And we're gonna take the shortcut. I don't think they've ever taken the shortcut, so I'm having them follow really closely behind me, going through the shortcut. So hopefully they like it and don't get too scared. It's right there. How was that?
That was a little bit scary.
They made it behind me. There we go. Well, now they have a new track to follow. All right, so we made it out here to Abaco Inn. This is White Sound. Sea Spray is that way. Abaco Inn's over here. How was the ride?
It was comfy.
Beautiful out. A little bit windy, a little bit windier than we were anticipating, but still a gorgeous, gorgeous ride. And so there's Abaco Inn. We're gonna go ahead and dock over here. We're gonna use a stern anchor and bow into the dock. And so let's go ahead and get that. We'll catch up with y'all at the thing. So that concludes our day here at Abaco Inn and Sea Spray. What'd you think?
We had a great time. We didn't go many.
I know, I did a horrible job of documenting this trip, so I apologize, but we didn't do a whole lot. We ate at Abaco Inn, walked down to Sea Spray, got some drinks, but...
Ended up playing, what's the name of the game?
Cornhole. We played a lot of cornhole. Wish I would have videoed it. Look at this Albury. Another beautiful 23 Albury, but all in all, a good day. We have some friends who are down at Lubbers Quarters, which, oh, hold on, let's get through this wake. We have some friends down at Lubber Quarters, and so we might go say hi to them. I'm gonna text them here and figure out what we're doing, but if not, we're gonna have a nice, you know, approaching sunset ride back to Treasure. We should have a following sea the entire way back, make it super, super nice, but of course, I'll keep you updated with what we do. Let me send them a text, figure out where they are, and if nothing else, back to Treasure. Jake told me all about Tahiti Beach, and that's the only public talk by it, so.
Yeah, we bought Tahiti Beach.
Brother, G3 Development's next level.
We're condominiums on Tahiti Beach. Come and quit.
I have no camera in, guys.
Just getting some miscellaneous footage, you know.
B-roll, right?
Filler, B-roll.
There you go.
Some B-roll, you know.
Like every day.
Brianna literally goes, "Is that safe?" I was like, "If anybody other than Nick was driving,
Fair.
no, not at all."
It's funny. On the way to Elbow here today, we came with some friends from Treasure, and they were doing that. They were in a much bigger boat, weaving back and forth, doing whatever around us. I'm like, Meli, isn't this fun? It's to me, it's so fun mobbing with the boys in different boats.
Meli, isn't
weaving in
it
and
not
out of
fun
each
at
other.
all?
I was having a blast when you were doing
It's
that.
not fun.
Dude, it's a fun time. It's a fun time.
Like, it's not.
It's the opposite of
When you're
fun.
mobbing
Nobody
with-
ever has
when
any
you're
fun when
mobbing
Nick
with
does
the
that.
boys-
Glass.
Dude, that ride back
Moral of the
was,
story.
like, one of the best we've
Nick's
had all
running the
year.
boat.
It was glass.
Run.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Run
I
fast.
have photos of
His boat's gonna run faster, but run fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice ride back, I tell you that much. Look at that Albury hanging out.
That's an Albury?
Yeah,
That?
that is an Albury. Do you think Treasure Cay was fun back in the day?
From the stories I've heard, yeah.
No, it was no fun at all.
Meli wasn't there, so it couldn't have been.
Yeah, no fun at all. No fun out. No fun without you, Meli. All right, little pit stop done. Like I said, we had some friends who are here for the Hopetown Music Festival, renting a house down by Tahiti Beach. So I went and said hi to them. What'd you think?
We had the best time. It was so nice to see them.
We had an awesome time, and these are actually friends that, some of my best friends in the world, but we actually met from way back in the day when I was in high school, going to the Tipsy Seagull bar at the Treasure Cay Marina. One of the sons of the family and I used to start hanging out. We became best friends, and now the family and I are still best friends years and years and years later. So stuff like that is one of the many reasons why, you know, Treasure Cay holds a special place in my heart. You know, many of the closest friends I have were met on Treasure Cay and at the Tipsy and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's really, really cool. But enough of that. As you can see, the sun is going down, and this boat does not have a radar or a night vision or anything. So We're gonna try to book it back to Treasure before it gets dark. Of course, y'all are coming with us for this beautiful sunset ride. Look at that sunset. Look at my beautiful Valentine. Should be a beautiful ride back. So we made it back to Treasure Cay with, as you can see, minimal visible light to spare, but how was the ride home, baby?
Oh, it was beautiful. We had this beautiful sunset today.
Beautiful, beautiful, and I love this time of day. And you know, this boat doesn't have a radar, clearly. You know, we have no hardtop as of now. Coming soon, we've already bought one for the boat. It's just got to go on it. But as of now, no radar, no, you know, night vision, no anything like that. So definitely want to get in here before we lose visibility, which we did. So we're getting in. It is Valentine's Day, so I think we're gonna do a nice steak chimichurri dinner tonight. You ready?
Yeah, you're excited.
Oof, I'm extremely excited. So let's go ahead, get this thing on the lift.